Hi everyone! I have a lot of newcomers here, so for a quick reminder, I am a lover of all things beauty, living a mommy lifestyle. So there's lots of beauty tips, tricks, and tutorials, as well as some craziness mixed in. Today I'm going to show you guys how I am getting my brow laminated. It's an at-home treatment. I love it. I do it about every 4 weeks. Right now I am at my 4-week mark pretty much exactly, and already I can see that my brows are really coarse, very wiry, and really just like long. So I'm gonna go over, we're gonna laminate them. Brow lamination is basically like a relaxer for your eyebrows. And then the second step is a setting treatment, which sets the brows so that they're going to go straight up. My brows are so stubborn that they would never ever stay up. Even with my Anastasia brow freeze, they're still not staying up. So this is something that I need to do in order to achieve that. So there's 7 steps on top. That's it. And everything is labeled. You have step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. It also comes with a set of spoolies and some applicators. So it's really everything you need in this little kit. The only additional thing that you're gonna need is some saran wrap. You're gonna cut it into maybe like a 3-inch thick piece just to lay it over. You're gonna need 2 pieces of that. Here we have is the cleaner solution. They just want you to go over your brows and make sure that you're removing any dirt, oils, dust, whatever, just so you're working with a really clean slate. Okay, now we're gonna go in with step 1. This is the lift step. So this is actually going to change the elasticity of your brow hairs and make them a little bit softer. So I'm using the little applicator that I have here, and I'm just going in. I'm making sure to get all of the brow hairs covered. So you really don't want to just go on top. You want to scrub it in so you're getting down to the root of the brow. Now I'm just going to take my saran wrap and I'm just going to lay it right over my brows. I'm gonna let the timer set for 10 minutes. It says 8 to 13, but I'm gonna check on them in about 10 minutes time and we'll see how we're looking. I'm gonna remove the plastic wrap, wipe away step 1. This is step 2, it's called fixation. Step 2 shapes the brow in the direction that you want. So when you're applying it, you want to brush up in the direction that you're looking for. I like the front of my brows to have the hairs going straight up. And then as the brow moves along, I like to angle them out more. I'm just gonna go over with 1 thick coat here and really cover the brows entirely. It stresses that in the direction, so I'm going to follow that. Same thing, take my saran wrap, and I'm just gonna place it right on top, making sure that the brow hairs have not moved much, and setting my timer for another 10 minutes. Same thing, you're going to take a clean makeup remover pad and just swipe away. When you're removing it, try to keep the same direction that your brows you want. So next is step 3. It's called nutrition. It's just gonna nourish your brow. And you're gonna take your spoolie and you're gonna go up in the same direction that you want them set in. Okay everyone, so here we are 24 hours later. This time, as I mentioned before, I really let the 24 hours set. Last time I made the mistake, I took a nice steam shower the day before, and I just feel like that might have contributed to it reverting back shorter than it should have, because it really should have lasted the 4 full weeks. And by like 2 weeks, it was starting to like get a little coarse and stubborn again. So we'll see how that goes this time. All I'm gonna do now today is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna remove any miscellaneous hairs. I'm gonna tweeze them out. I'm not gonna go too close to the line because I really want that to be like very natural, full and sparse. So I'm not gonna create that harsh line that I would have done before when I usually do my brows. Okay, so now all I have left to do is just trim the tops so that they're a really nice straight line when I brush them all the way up. It helps if you maybe hold the spoolie in the place and then come across to get an even straighter line so the brow hairs are not moving as you're cutting. And these sides, I'm not gonna cut it all because I want them to be nice and long to be able to curve downward. I'm just really trimming the front right here and making sure all the hairs are the same length. Great, so as you can see, it's a little short here. I'm probably just gonna fill that in. You could also go in with a little brow gel, or my favorite, the brow freeze. So I'm gonna go in just a tad and fill in with this really light color here, this taupe, because I don't want them to be heavy and harsh. This is just gonna fill in any areas that look like a little sparse. So maybe they're not so striped, zebra stripe-like. Maintenance day to day is definitely a lot less than I was doing before, where I'm going in with my primer, my powder, pencil, the whole nonsense. So I wake up and I usually just go in with a little brow freeze in the morning and it's done. Some days I fill it in, some days I don't. It depends how they're looking that morning, but really great. I mean, it's night and day compared to what I was working with before, so highly recommend it. I'm gonna link the Amazon kit for you guys. I'm gonna throw it in my highlights so you can go in and try it out for yourself.